Hey, teachers! Welcome back to the Teachers Lounge podcast, your weekly pause button, your go to space for real talk, practical strategy, and a big old cup of validation. I'm your host, Rachel, and today we're talking about one of the most powerful parts of your teaching day that nobody gives enough credit to: teacher morning routines that set the tone. Let's be honest, the way your day starts as a teacher can either feel like a peaceful sunrise or a tornado wearing sneakers and eating dry cereal. And here's the kicker: we don't always get to control what happens once the kids come through that door, but we can control how we show up before they get there. So today, we're digging into morning routines that don't just make your life easier, they protect your peace and elevate your energy. So, why do morning routines matter? A lot more than you think. Okay, first of all, let's throw out the myth that morning routines are only for YouTubers with matching pajama sets and matcha in hand. A solid morning routine for teachers isn't about perfection. It's about intention. It's about starting the day on your terms, before the classroom chaos begins. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that people who start their day with predictable, calming routines experience less stress, better focus, and more emotional regulation throughout the day. Teachers who carve out even 10 intentional minutes in the morning report greater resilience and lower burnout. A 2020 study published in Teaching and Teacher Education found that teachers who implemented mindful morning routines, including meditation, journaling, or reflective planning, were more likely to feel in control of their classroom environment and exhibited fewer signs of emotional exhaustion. And here's one more for the science lovers. The University of California, Davis conducted a study on gratitude journaling that found people who wrote down 3 things they were grateful for in the morning reported better mood, energy, and coping skills throughout the day. So, no, it's not just fluff. It's strategy. And it's evidence-based. The real-life morning struggle. Let's keep it real. Some mornings, you're lucky if you get your badge, your coffee, and your dignity all out the door at the same time. You've got kids of your own. Traffic is a mess. You spill coffee on your blouse. And then someone eats the emergency granola bar from your drawer, and suddenly it's DEFCON 1. But here's where the magic comes in. You can't always control what happens, but you can control how you set yourself up to handle it. And the data supports this too. A 2019 report from the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH, emphasizes the link between stress reduction routines and improved cognitive functioning under pressure. That's huge for teachers who are constantly juggling emotional and mental multitasking. Here are 5 morning habits that set the tone and save your sanity. 1. Arrive before the noise. Even 10 minutes alone in your classroom before everyone arrives can make a world of difference. Turn on your favorite playlist, light a wax warmer, or plug in your diffuser. Let the room greet you first. This is your sanctuary. Let it feel like one. 2. Anchor with something that grounds you. Whether it's a 3-minute meditation, a gratitude list, a quick journal prompt, or sipping your coffee in silence, give yourself a moment of stillness before the buzz begins. Because here's the truth: regulated teachers help regulate students. That moment of calm is not a luxury. It's a leadership tool. Research-backed tip: even brief mindfulness practices have been shown to reduce teacher stress and increase classroom management effectiveness, according to a 2017 study in Mindfulness Journal. 3. Post your intentions somewhere visible. Write one intention for the day on a sticky note. Be curious, not reactive. Lead with love. Pause before you respond. Stick it on your laptop, your lanyard, your coffee cup, whatever you'll actually see. You'd be surprised how much that tiny reminder helps when you're in the middle of managing 26 questions and a pencil sharpener meltdown. 4. Greet your students like humans. Not like assignments, not like to-do list items. Like real, actual, wobbly little people who are also trying to get their morning rhythm going. Smile, fist bump, compliment a new haircut. Say their names. You are the first adult some of them will see today. Let them feel seen. According to a 2021 study published in the Elementary School Journal, Teachers who made consistent positive connections with students at classroom entry saw a 20% reduction in off-task behaviors within the first 10 minutes of instruction. Fifth, let go of the perfect start. Some mornings, despite the sticky notes and Spotify playlists, it'll still be rough. That's okay. You're allowed to begin again at 9:03 a.m. Morning routines don't promise perfection, they promise perspective. They create a rhythm so that when the beat gets chaotic, you've still got the melody underneath. Just a quick story, because you know I love one. There was a time during my third year of teaching when I decided I was going to have the most Pinterest-worthy, envy-inducing morning routine. I bought a gratitude journal, set my alarm for 5 a.m., had a morning yoga YouTube video queued up. Day 1, I fell asleep on the mat. Day 2, my cat knocked over my coffee. Day 3, I forgot I had car duty and sprinted down the hallway like a caffeinated gazelle. But somewhere in the mess, I realized something important. I didn't need a picture-perfect morning. I needed my kind of morning. Something small, repeatable, and meaningful. So I scaled it back. 10 minutes, a candle, a sticky note, a playlist, a post-it that said, "You're doing better than you think." And that changed everything. So here's what I want you to hear, loud and clear. You don't need a miracle morning. You need a meaningful one. Start where you are. Choose one thing tomorrow morning that will help you feel more grounded, more present, more like you before the day begins. And remember, the tone you set in the morning isn't about control. It's about capacity. It's about giving yourself the margin to respond with grace when everything else goes sideways. Because the truth is, your presence sets the emotional temperature in your classroom. And you, teacher friend, are more powerful than you know. Before you close this episode or rush into your own morning, I invite you to pause and reflect. What is one thing you can do tomorrow morning that's just for you? Not for your students, not for your to-do list, but for your well-being? What part of your morning currently drains you? And how might you soften or simplify it? What kind of energy do you want to bring into your classroom tomorrow? Take 60 seconds. Write down your answers. Or just breathe them in. Because reflection isn't about adding something new. It's about tuning in to what you already know. Deep down, you need. Give yourself permission to start again. Every morning. Every moment. If today's episode gave you a laugh, a light bulb moment, or just made you feel a little more seen, I'd love it if you shared it with your teacher bestie, or left a review. Every share, every comment, every little bit helps this podcast reach more amazing educators like you. I'll be back next week with more wisdom, warmth, and real talk. Until then, may your coffee be hot, your heart be steady, and your morning playlist be on point. You've got this.